Yeah. We run up, we all got somewhere to be. But not everyone got the drive to get done. This one's for the ones who move different. For the dreamers on wheels, chasing purpose and a better life. Let's go. Let's go. She loading up before sunrise. He checking his tires under clear blue skies. They both got faith in a full tank. GPS locked up, the mission's clear. Just hustle and grace, we running it up, ain't no handouts. Just miles to chase from state to state. They carry the cargo dream. Teams are solo, they still supreme. We run it up, mile after mile. Faith in our heart, hustle is our style. We don't fold, we just shift them gears. Cargo dreams made the vision clear. We run it up, we don't do small things. Moving like legends, wearing unseen rings. Every route, every mile, every late night thing. We kings and queens, living cargo dreams. He's out east, she's holding it down in the west. Both on the grind, no time to rest. He logs a road, she runs the books. Together they're the story world overlooks. Coffee in the cup, gospel in the mix. Manifesting goals off my 66. This life ain't easy, but it sure feels free when you're driven with purpose and building a legacy. Late nights, gas stops, praying through the rain. Turning breakdowns into breakthroughs again and again. Every load, every lane, every mountain climbed. It's more than freight, it's a frame of mind. Mile after mile, faith in our heart. Hustle is our style. We don't fold, we just shift them gears. Cargo dreams made the vision clear. We run it up, we don't do small things. Moving like legends, wearing unseen rings. Every route, every mile, every late night thing. We kings and queens, living cargo dreams. For the ones who left comfort for the calling. For the ones still pushing when the night keeps falling. You don't just drive, you inspire. You build your lane and they will follow. You live in cargo dreams.
Yeah, my phone ding ding, that's another load. I lace my boots and hit the road. I don't waste time, I don't hesitate. Chasing paydays, I know God create. Hustle clean, hustle real, never cut no corners. Business booming from the city to the borders. When I feel tired, I remind myself quick. It's not luck, it's discipline mixed with grit. I'm on that money route, stacking up my wins, turn miles into paper. Do it all again, where I'm headed, only up, only through. Motivation in my pocket, faith in my shoes. On that money route, stacking up my wins, turn miles into paper. Do it all again, where I'm headed, only up, only through. Motivation in my pocket, faith in my shoes. On that money route, hustle out, bank account shop, top account. On that money route, hustle out, bank account shop, top account. On that money route, overnight grind, sunrise grind. You gotta have heart, you gotta have clear mind. Some days slow, but the bills don't care. So I keep pushing with a warrior stare. Invest in my gear, invest in my brand. I'm building something bigger than a van. Our wealth ain't just money, it's habits, it's peace. It's knowing how to grow what God increased. No shortcuts, just truth and cloud. Stacking up my wins, turn miles into paper. Do it all again, where I'm headed, only up, only through. Motivation in my pocket, faith in my shoes. On that money route, stacking up my wins, turn miles into paper. Do it all again, where I'm headed, only up, only through. Motivation in my pocket, faith in my shoes. On that money route, hustle out, bank account shout, bank account. On that money route, hustle out, bank account shout, bank account. On that money route.
I'm here. What's good, fam? Let's see the volume working because you know we had this happen before where your boy just be talking and I'm talking to myself. So I see the volume working. I'm on the screen. I see a little bit of lag. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. Yep, got everything going. Everything is going. What's good, fam? What's up, baby? It's been a minute. I know. Don't beat your boy up too bad. We've been had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff has been going on. A lot of progress has been made. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Because I want to know, I see the progress in my life. I want to know if y'all see the progress in your life because we talk about a lot over here. And I want to make sure y'all winning. Because I can't win without y'all. We got to win together. So that requires all of us to be progressing together. Now, for those of you that missed it, we just finished the St. Louis Meetup last week. I must say it went down. It went down in the loop. We had a blast, man. Fam showed up. They showed out. Just say you one of them, you had to be in the building. And if you wasn't in the building, man, you better be in the next one because when we get to Cincinnati, we're going to amp it up a little bit more because you know your boy, I keep my foot on the gas, my foot on the skinny pedal. All gas, no brakes, baby. So when we get to Cincinnati, I'll tell you now, it's going to be the end of September. We're going to catch up when that time comes. But just believe we're going to amp it up from what we did in the Lou. And I know that to people that was in St. Louis probably was like, I don't know how that's possible, BG. It's possible because we got to see some progress. Now, speaking of progress, I want to know. I'm going to ask this question before we get to holler at the fam, but I want to know what the progress looked like for you. What kind of progress have you been having in your business, your personal life, whatever? How have you been winning? I'm going to holler at the fam, then I'm going to come back around and see what kind of progress you've been having because you should be winning a lot by now. But you might not think you winning, but I'm going to prove to you tonight that you winning, and I'm going to show how you winning. But let's holler at the fam first because they get to talking, and I lose track. I'll scroll in a minute, and I got to holler at them before I get to going. Hold on. What's going on? Green in the building. What it do, fam? What's going on? We got the quicks up in this thing. What's going on? The quick. Man, y'all know I love when y'all be hollering at each other. Y'all know I love it. What's going on, Rob? What it do, baby? What it do? What's going on? Mr. Drive Time is in the house. What's going on, Mr. Drive Time? Keeping all four down. Well, Mr. Drive Time keep more than four down. He get the big boy out there. What's going on, Gunner? Going on? What's up, Mr.? At Mr. Drive Time. Hey, Rob, what's going on? What's up? We got Trailblazer in the building, man. Trailblazer been out there blazing the trail. See, I told you we're going to talk about progress tonight. We're going to talk about progress, and Trailblazer has been blazing a new trail, and he out there getting it, and I'm proud of you, fam. I like what you out there doing. Love it. I love it. What's going on? Got T in the building. What's going on? Look, I love this. Look at the family just in here. Y'all just got me all emotional over here. What's going on? Got Cole in the building. What's going on, Cole? Man, look at y'all just showing up. Yeah, boy, we back like we ain't never left. Probably. See, it's funny because I'm saying back like we never left. Some of y'all was in that I'm talking about on here right now was in St. Louis with your boy. Oh, man. Yeah, we know, Green. We know you back on that ground. Finally got in the rope. It fit. That's progress, Rob. That's what we talking about tonight. I know you feel good, fam. They on that road. We're going to talk about that tonight, Rob. And I'm going to want to know what type of progress you're making. You're going to have to tell us because we're going to have to top it up. Ooh, Auntie, now, Auntie, I was not expecting you. What that time zone look like? Auntie, you've been posting them pictures, and I show what they say, what them postcards say, wish you were here. We wish we was there because the progress, you and Queen over there making some progress, and I'm proud of y'all too. But we're going to talk about all that tonight because, boy, it's a lot of winning happening, and I don't want nobody to miss it. So we're going to talk about a little lot of this winning that's going on. Yes. I love it. What's going on? Man, I want to talk to y'all tonight because we're not caught up on this. We're going to come back around. We're going to come back around on this progress. But I want to talk about what does progress look like for you? Because I remember, now granted, we're going to dabble in the cargo van thing, but what we're going to talk about tonight might seem like it's a little off kilter from cargo van because I want to take that brief pause. We halfway through the year. And I want to make that brief, small pause to address that progress, because we just talked about cargo van, cargo van, cargo van, and you just heard in the song, in the intro, I'm building something bigger than the van. That's what we over here doing. The fam is big and building something bigger than the van, and I want to understand this progress, because the stuff that I saw in St. Louis, the lives I saw I saw some lives get changed in St. Louis. I watch how lives get changed all the time, but I was watching people do stuff that was bigger than the van. I see people doing stuff bigger than the van, and I want y'all to understand, because I tell y'all all the time, all the content creators out here moving in this industry, you can follow anybody, rock with anybody. I don't care. Now, one might be humble, but a little bit unhumble, whatever you want to call it. I told you in many videos, you keep rocking with BG, I'm gonna fool around and change your life. That's all. That's my goal and purpose in life, to help your life change for the better. And sometimes that don't look like a van, and I get to that because I want to understand what the progress look like. So let's go back. Let's rewind with your boy. Y'all know my mama and my daddy. I talked about it. Numbers, definitions, like that stuff been drilled in me since day one. So I remember when I got married, one of the things I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna show you the world. I told y'all this before, little young teenager. What you talking about? You're gonna show somebody the world? You ain't even been around the world. It don't matter. We was gonna figure it out. And we did. Progress. And so I remember telling her certain numbers, and I'm like, hey, we get to this, telling her the milestones. We were stationed in Charleston, South Carolina, first base. Second base was Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana. I'm telling her all these numbers, and we got to Louisiana, second base. And I remember we went and got our first rental house. And the numbers, I'm looking like, what happened? The numbers changed. The numbers went up, and it made our progress look like it was going backwards. And I'm like, this ain't right. We ain't gonna hit our marks if the progress keep going. So I didn't know what I knew now, but I didn't know that at the time. So as years go by, and we kept hitting a new milestone, but it felt like we was getting knocked backwards. And I was like, hold on, this progress ain't going right. I need to start inputting the discipline my mama and daddy put in my head. And some of that discipline came down to research. Y'all see where we're going with this? Research. So I went down rabbit holes, all types of them, to figure out why my numbers weren't adding up. Why them numbers was making me look like a lie to my wife. And I don't, you know me, scammers, frauds, lies. I don't like that. And it was making me look like one, because we weren't progressing. And that's when I started deep diving, and I started to understand the system, the big system. You know what I'm talking about, the big system. And I started learning about the system, and I was peeling back. Granted, I didn't have mentors like that at the time. And I started peeling back the system, and it wasn't making sense, because this ain't the system that they taught us in school. They taught me in school like I can be whatever I wanted to be. If I just kept my nose, head down, followed the rules, did what I was supposed to do, things were going to work themselves out. It wasn't working itself out. I wasn't hitting the levels that I knew I should have been hitting based off the numbers and what I was taught. And so I started paying attention to the system. I got stagnant, no progress, because I was trying to figure out where was I missing it at. And that's when I met that first mentor. That was around about 2012, 2011, something like that. And that's when he started opening my eyes up to how the system worked. And I was like, oh, no, I don't like this. Now, granted, this is after all the dot-com bubble burst, the housing market burst, all that stuff. And so he started teaching me and showing me stuff, and I started understanding progress, and I started getting myself in different rooms, and now y'all know all those stories. If you don't, go back and watch the videos in the live. I broke down all those different stories. And that got us to where we are now, where BG and his family is trying to help you understand your progress and to build systems around the system that's making you not see the progress you want to see. Now, with that being said, from the Houston meetup, because we talk about a lot in videos, and I told you we break it down in videos. You got to go back and watch the videos, piece them all together, because your boy only tells so much. I told you it's broken up between the books, it's broken up between the one-on-ones, it's broken up between the videos, it's broken up between the lives, it's broken up between the grind setter community. All those links for everything I just named, books and all that, is in the description. And that's when you start piecing them together. And we had one of the fam. I love y'all so much. After the St. Louis meetup, sent me a message. Y'all know who you are. They talked about how great it was at the meetup in St. Louis and basically told me, I think you're too big. I think you're bigger than what the community and all this we got going on. Your message needs to get out there. Now, granted, that warmed my heart because the way God set it up for me, if you just help change the life of one person, you already did what he wanted you to do on the way to the greatness that he's trying to help you do with others. That's for me. Y'all got y'all on. But watching people that 4 or 5 years ago we didn't know, watch them come to a St. Louis meetup and watch them do things that never crossed their mind to do. Get outside of their comfort zone. Put themselves in a position to create their own system within the system. Because I told you I didn't like the rules of the game, so I made my own rules of the game for my game. But watching people, individuals, 5 years ago, we didn't know each other. But watching them make rules for their own game to hit their level of progress, success, because remember, and it don't look nothing like a van. But watching them hit it showed me the progress that was available. I knew they had it in them. They knew they had them in it. We just had to connect dots and cross up T's and put words to action. And watching them do that at the Houston meetup, watching them do that at the St. Louis meetup, they don't know it. We got more plans for Cincinnati. But watching the progress inside of the systems that they're building, because we talk about systems over here. You have to have a system. But watching them build their systems, and the very great thing about it, we not even done building the system. We just scratching the surface of the system and watching the progress that they're making. What they said about Superman, leaps and bounds, watching the leaps and bounds that they are making, that drove me to tonight, because we've been gone. We've been doing a lot. That drove me to tonight where we're going to talk about what progress looks like for you. So I see the fam over here chatting and talking. We're going to come back because I want to talk to them right quick too. But we want to know, what does that progress look like? Because they is out here getting it. Where do we stop at? Where do we stop at? Go back up. Okay, there we go. Hey, we got General in the building. General, is the Colonel with you? Boy. They got some great things coming their way, and we're going to talk. We'll get to that later. Everybody still speaking. I'm catching up. Hey, General. What's up, fam? Auntie speaking, everybody. Trailblazer, I'm catching up with it. I'm catching up. What's going on, my good peoples? The quicks. Yep. Good evening. What's going on, D? What's going on? First lady. It's looked like Blue Thunder. So glad you're with us tonight. Yeah, the pastor got to get ready for some things. That boy got things going on. Everybody got big things going on. Thank you for changing our lives. Hey, D, man, y'all have changed my lives and more than you know. So it's a mutual feeling. I appreciate all of y'all because we changing each other's lives, and I love it. BG gonna get it done. Hey, where you been at, fam? I ain't seen you in a while. Y'all be about to put our APBs on you. Where have you been at? Where have you been at, fam? Now I know me and you been talking, but where everybody else ain't seen you. What's going on? What's going on? Everybody's just speaking out. Hey, aunties and everybody else, y'all crazy. What it do? I see. Look how you just gonna put that MX on there. We know, auntie, you out there getting it. I see you slide that in. The Carolina boys in there. Now you know, Mr. Dry Time, that Slick the delivery guy was not finna let you be the only Carolina boy in the building. You know he wasn't. Yeah, I know y'all all here. I know you're here. Ooh, what's going on? So what you got, Cole? Good to be back in live with the fam. Hope y'all are having an amazing holiday weekend. Auntie can't wait to see how things are looking in Mexico. I didn't snitch on you, Auntie Cole. Let it out. I told you, progress. Auntie in Mexico, her and the family, her and the missus, they're in Mexico, living up the dream. Good to see everybody. What's going on? Delivery guy, boy, y'all is in there talking fast. Boy, y'all having a whole conversation. I like it. I love it. Drive time. Hey there. Look at y'all. We're on the same time zone. See, I didn't know that. See, everybody ain't globe trotted all the way down there. Stop showing out. And we gonna be there soon. Best believe. I'll be down there before anybody else. Challenge accepted. Oh man, let's see what else we got. Good evening. What's going on, T-Dub? What's going on? Yes, y'all is crazy. Went from the 9 to 5 to owning my own time, Rob. Don't worry. You think you're owning your own time. Keep rocking with us. But y'all already know that. I'm just messing because I got to talk because it's new fam here. We got people chiming in that don't know everybody yet. They got to come in, sit down, and get warm and cozy and get to know us. You know how it is when fam get together. We be at the house party, got the music going, and then the one person come in and we all look at the door, and then we just say welcome, and they got to sit there for like this. They gonna get comfortable soon, fam. They gonna get comfortable. Now that's what's up, Rob. I like it. Yep, we talking about Rob. See, you go with this NC. All you Carolina boys, I might as well just come on out to the Carolinas and holler at y'all because y'all baiting me. I think y'all baiting me. What's going on? Everybody in this thing. What's going on? Hey, who burned up all the fireworks yesterday for the two? You did. We seen your videos of you popping all them fireworks. I ain't coming to yet, but I'm gonna come into it. I seen it. Oh man, hey Tim, caught up on them. So now let's get down to a little bit of the nitty-gritty. We talked about what does progress look like. Told you what's been going on with the fam, St. Louis, and all that great jazz. But no, I really want to know. I gotta ask you, what does progress look like to you? For the simple fact, when we were talking about the cargo van stuff, talking about getting started. I used to tell y'all like, hey, you at least got a van. There's people out there that wish they can get a van. You already made the first step. You're looking at trying to do entrepreneurship. You already ahead of the game. You got MC, DOT. You getting the load. There's people that ain't even got out the gig app era to get to the cargo van if that's they go. But we talked about different things. But what happens a lot of time, we see that end goal of where we're trying to get, that we don't pay attention to the journey along the way. So by not paying attention to that journey along the way, you miss out on the progress. Like, for example, I'll use myself. We've been doing this for 3 years. 3 years. I told you before, me and my wife sat down years ago. We talk about stuff, and it's ever changing. And we talk about growth. We talk about scaling. We talk about different stuff. What our life trajectory, what we want it to look like. And we check out milestones. I remember one of my wife's sayings is she had to sit down because she was like, hey, this is years ago. We're like 39, 38, something like that. And she had to ask, she was like, I have to look at my life because all the stuff that I had to check off, the boxes my wife wanted to check off in life, by 38, 39, we checked them off. Now, the thing with that checking off is you look back and you like, yeah, I'm talking to her now. We did a lot. We accomplished a lot before we turned 40. And we were like, so what's next? As you looking back. And that's when we started to understand the helping, the giving back, the understanding of that. But how? How were we supposed to do that? Because, yeah, don't get me wrong. We like the way Oprah did it. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. But that's not where we were at financially in life. So it was like, how do you help give back? She saw her avenue, which my wife is, the progress she's making in the avenue she's going for giving back. It's actually running circles around your boy. I'm barely scratching the surface the way she moving. You think writing books or something? Oh my goodness, she's out. She's getting it. But if we just talk about when our lens of what we do over here, you saw the first video, the progress from riding in Silver Surfer doing VHO routes to the progress you saw getting the cargo van to the progress you saw. And we even got house with land. Y'all seen all these little steps. I said little, these big giant steps. Ain't nothing that God touch little. Y'all see these big steps that we're taking. And this is from people that like, hey, we checked this box off. We weren't even expecting these new boxes. But that's because when you think I tell you all the time, crack a joke, tell God what you want to do and watch him show you how big the plan he has for your life. So we checking off boxes we didn't even think about. Had already wrote certain books. And then I'd look up, started YouTube. That was one goal. We wasn't even thinking YouTube monetization. What is this? That wasn't a goal. But it was a way to reach the fam, and YouTube say this is part of the platform. Okay. Then it was turning into writing stuff like this book. I got other books that was written. That was because it was told, but this book wasn't even in my thought process. Progress. Wasn't even thinking about it. Then we had a grind center community that got built. That you would ask me 10 years ago, BG, we're gonna build a community of like-minded individuals that want to grow together, explore the life together, hit and do milestones, and build different paths to success and freedom. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have thought nothing about it. Then we have lives where we get to talk like this. The biggest ones of lately, the Houston meetup, not a St. Louis meetup. It's one thing to talk to like-minded people. It's one thing to do one-on-ones, but to get in the room and we all get to mingle, bounce ideas, that was one. But then when you get to see people step outside of their comfort zone and present something to a group that they did not know, this is progress now, a group of people that they did not know 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Did not know. We had people in the St. Louis meetup that are people we met as a group that we met this year alone. And watching them be able to open up and share their lives and do stuff that nobody even thought about a year ago. Stuff that ain't got nothing to do with a van. I told you, but y'all better start paying attention to them songs. Nothing to do with a van, but it's a certain progress. Y'all just seen Cole let the cat out the bag, then Auntie followed up. Auntie and their whole family in Mexico. Mexico. It's people in the community that they gonna let it come out in the time. And some of us know that was at the meetup. Their plan is gonna come out, and when it comes out and y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, we saw them in the live and they doing, and you're gonna be doing this. They doing this. Yeah. Progress looks different when we work together. I told y'all, I tell it all the time, because I know somebody gonna come across this live that never watched the live, somebody that ain't watched the video yet, somebody that ain't did a one-on-one, somebody that ain't read the book, somebody that ain't even met the people that's in the live community, grind setters, none of that. Y'all gonna come across and be like, why should we listen to this guy? Why should we even watch this guy? And again, I'm not saying you got to hang out. You ain't got to stay. I would like for you to, because I like to watch people win, succeed, and we're going to do it together as one. We're going to get to that mountain. It'll never be lonely at the top for the Graham family, because we want to meet everybody up there, and the only way we can get there is together. But you'll be like, why are we going to listen to what this guy's saying? You don't have to. Not that person. Because I believe who's aligned with you, they going to rock with you regardless. Y'all might see my face. Y'all might see names pop up on the lives. But remember, I said it. It's in the song, bigger than a van. This is way bigger than me. I teach this to my kids all the time. Hey, it's the system's bigger than you. This is bigger than me. Y'all just see my face. Y'all ain't went and looked at their faces yet. And some of y'all have. Some of y'all seen their videos. I ain't going to call out their names because I want to see the surprise. I'm a light bulb person. I like watching people's light bulb go off when it's like, this is amazing. I like to see those light bulbs come off when you connect the dots. Houston did it. I saw it in Houston. Boy, it was so much fun watching it in Houston, because when I saw the Houston meetup, nobody actually really sat face to face with me. I ran into a couple of people out in the street. Y'all saw that. We put them in videos. But that was my first time sitting face to face with the fam and watching light bulb moments go off in Houston. And then St. Louis watching more light bulbs go off. And it's like, boom, that was what, that's what I do it for. That's the progress for me. You get it now? What does progress look like for you? Progress for me looks like you winning. When I see you start to win, when I see the light bulb goes off, when I see you starting to hit the dreams and strives for the freedom or whatever that looks like, I told you, you know my 5 pillars: the family, fitness, faith, freedom, and finances. Whatever your pillars are, whatever the things that you're trying to do for your family. When I'm able to see those things happen in your life, light bulbs go off, see you hitting milestones on your way to your success, that's what progress looked like for me. The van was just the vehicle that I used with my family to watch this light bulb and progress happen in your life. The great thing about it, because y'all might think I'm crazy, those of you that ain't been in the room. But those that have been in the room, like I told you about that special individual that sent me that message saying bigger than this, I might to them look like it's bigger than them, and I know God gonna take me wherever He needs to take me. But the progress for me was sitting there watching them winning, watching as they said certain things and people was clapping, watching as people said certain things and they was like, teach me how you do that. I'm sorry, my brain be in music because now I'm up here talking about teach me how to duck. I'm sorry. You know your boy fool. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I am. Don't act brand new. But that's what progress looks like. And the reason it was hard for you to see it, so you know what? I'm going to pause right there and highlight the comments. And then I'm finna spin this around while you was having a hard time seeing the progress. And now you going to understand where we taking this progress. Let me holler at the fam, though. Let me holler at the fam because I will squirrel and get behind. Y'all know this. Progress looks different than what things looked like yesterday. And they do. And they do. Man, right on time. I might have asked this before, but what's a good percentage to charge a driver working under your authority, OTR in a cargo van? Also, how you doing? Appreciate the lies. That's I'm not even gonna lie to you. That is a loaded question because it's so many metrics that go in there. Now you have the basics, the foundations. You can charge them a percentage of each load. Depending on how your cargo van work, you can charge them a flat rate weekly. I mean, pay them a flat rate weekly. Make sure I read that right. Before, what's good percentage to charge driver working under your authority? Yeah. You could charge them a flat weekly rate. You could charge them a percentage of the load. You could charge them like a subscription fee, like monthly base. It's multiple ways you can do that. Now, the other part is that you say a person running under you. Do you know this person? Is this somebody you truly trust not to mess up your MC? Is this your, like, because they running under your stuff. You trust them to handling your stuff, and you got it set up with them through all the different aspects, whether it be insurance, whether it be their vehicle type with the VIN number, all that great jazz. For your COI, it's a lot of things that play into place, and I don't want to give you, but those are different ways you can do it. That's different ways you can charge. But to have a better outlook or understanding to help with that system, it sucks to say, but that's where those one-on-ones come in, because I can tell you the generic answer. That's a baseline model. That's 3 options of baseline model. What works best for you, I would not know. And I don't want to tell you a lie because I don't understand. I need to know all the intricacies about how you running your operations, what y'all plan on doing with it, how they running with it. Are y'all running as a team, but in different vehicles? Like, it's multiple ways to do it. Watching the fan reach their goals and operating their purpose is so beautiful. And I agree with you, Auntie. It's crazy how when you see it happening. I think I'm crazy because I know what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that in a minute. I was about to do it again. Yes, that part. And God's timing. And when it's timing happen, you can't do nothing to stop it. It's like that Lowe's I be telling y'all. What's for y'all is for y'all. And when it happens, you can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. You just got to go for the ride. Yes, it is. The Big For Real will go live this coming week. I knew you. Hit the like button, fam. Hey, yeah, hit that like button. Show some love to your boy. Progress look like creations for God's create. Ooh, that's a bar. Progress looks like creations for God's creation. I like that. Until you know where that belong at, right? Right? Yeah, it belongs there. You got to be in your family. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, some of y'all do, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody that's a part of the community know where Auntie, where that bar belongs at. Trailblazer, I appreciate. Yep. Doesn't matter. Sometimes you got to trust the process. D, that's a bar. You gotta trust the process. And let me help y'all understand this. When we talking about. Let me break this down. Because we talk about the progress. The reason why you've been bumping your head, you're probably doing what I was doing back when I told you 2006. Then it kept going, and I had to go down that rabbit hole. Research. You've been trying to let the things that God has funneled inside of you, those big dreams, that's one of my wife's book, Dream Bigger. All those dreams you have, all those aspirations and ideas, those unwritten books, those X, Y, and Z, whatever that progress is that God is putting inside of you, your gift, your purpose. You've been trying to align them to a system that does not include those things. Y'all, you know, your boy, I like using analogies. Let's talk about it like a casino. You go in a casino, you pull money out, you're gambling. You're gambling with your money. The casino is also gambling with your money. The casino don't gamble with their own money. That's why they say the house always wins. Like when you see casino doing payouts, they paying off based off the money that you gambled and lost. But if something happened to them, they don't pay out of pocket. We pay for their losses. Think about when I told you about the housing market crash, the dot-com bubbles. You seen it. We seen it in the system. Banks go under. They got what? Bailouts. Tell me what part of the system when you, because we all been there. Don't y'all be acting brand new with me now, neither. Don't y'all act brand new. That time when life got tough, you swipe that card, or back in my day, we gonna talk a little more. Wrote that check and it bounced. And you got hit with that negative $29 fee. Insufficient funds. How come you didn't get a bailout in the system that you've been paying into? But the system that you've been paying into, that the big corporation don't pay into, when they need a bailout, they get a bailout that we pay for. That system don't work right. So when that little young kid at 24, 25, looking at his wife like, hey, them numbers that we talked about don't look when we showed up in Barksdale. I'm like, hey, I got to figure out what's going on. There was nobody coming to bail your boy out. Wasn't nobody coming to bail out the Graham family. I had to figure out what's going on. The system is not designed for you to use your aspiration, goals, and dreams and purpose and gifts to win. That's not how it's built. That's not how it's designed. So that's why you're running in circles and not seeing that progress. That's why I feel like a hamster wheel. That's why it feels like no matter how you try to dig yourself out, it feels like as you scoop the dirt and throw it on behind you, it's just falling right back on top of you. Because you haven't built the system of a ladder to climb your way out based off the ladder you built. You're trying to use what they gave you. And it's not going to work. I know there's anomalies. I understand anomalies. That the anomalies hit and it works for them. I don't live my life based on anomalies. I don't do that. It never worked for me like that. It's always hard work. Me and my family, I tell my wife all the time, I wasn't that person that called a radio station and win concert tickets. Never had. I had to go get everything. Every trophy you see me with, every accolade you see me with, BG had to go get it. Now, I had a support system, but I had to go get it. It just wasn't, hey, you the winner. So I had to learn how to track my progress. I had to learn, and that tracking started putting milestones to help me understand how to package it and give it to others, understanding my gift and purpose. But what you've been doing in the past, because some of y'all ain't doing that no more. In the past, you're trying to build your progress on something that wasn't meant for you to build progress on. That's not how a system works. That's not a linchpin. You just made me like yeah, y'all think it BG. Y'all think it's just decoration back here. BG got stuff all over the place. This book right here, Linchpin by Seth Godin. Golden Godin, Seth Godin. Linchpin. The system is a bunch of cogs in the wheel. The way you separate yourself is you got to be that linchpin in that same system. When you become a linchpin within a system, it's like you're the indisposable part. Like they need you to make it work. For example, we drive transportation. Let's use transportation. You see big 18-wheelers, thousands and thousands of pounds. They pull in trailers with thousands and thousands of pounds. That trailer and that truck is held together by a kingpin, linchpin. Without that kingpin, the trailer just gonna truck drive off, trailer gonna drop to the ground. When you're pulling the truck, you got a pickup truck, and you pull in the trailer. It could be a horse trailer. It could be a regular flatbed trailer. It could be a U-Haul trailer. I don't care what it is. You put it on top of jack it up, put it on top of the ball, I can't think of the name, the ball that's holding it on the back of your vehicle. But if you don't put that little bitty linchpin, and y'all probably can't even see this. I'm trying to pull this because your boy got everything next to him, don't he? Linchpin ain't no bigger than this. See this? It'll be something like this that you put in the trailer. If you don't put this little bitty piece in there, you drop down the road and hit a bump, your trailer gonna go flying off. A bunch of you right now listening, y'all are linchpins. Get it? It's in the book. It describes it in the book. A lot of y'all are linchpins, and you wondering why you can't see the progress that you need to see in life because you're trying to be a linchpin and work inside of a system that's built for cogs. Cogs, you know what a cog is? Like the little things that a bunch of them in the circle, and they make it like a chain on the bike, them little metal parts that hold the chain links together. You just a cog in the big system, and you just going in circles. But in all actuality, you know deep down in your heart, God made you a linchpin. And you can't see the progress because you're running in circles with the cogs. And so over here, with the fan we got over here, we try to show you the linchpin in you. Bigger than a van. And when you start to see the linchpin in you, because y'all know y'all got it. You just been running in circles, beating your head on the wall like, why isn't this working? What is wrong with me? Once we highlight the linchpin that you are, then you're able to start seeing the progress. I look at it like this. We've been talking on lives. We've been making videos. I've been watching y'all win. Y'all, we done one-on-ones. Y'all call, y'all tell in the one-on-ones what you got going on, what you're learning, what you're doing. How can we help? We done all that. I told y'all every year we're progressing. This is a different level of success right now because we started Grind Setter Community back in March, right after we got back from Thailand. It was a reason for Thailand, not just vacation, even though y'all talked me into it when y'all told my wife to go to, what was it, China, and she picked Thailand. Don't worry, I still owe y'all for that. But while we was there, that's when, write this. While we were there, based on what y'all were telling me, we built Grind Setter Community. That was March. We are at July 5th. So March, April, May, June. 4 months. 4 months. The people inside of Grind Setter, I promise you, this is worse than St. Louis. If you miss St. Louis, you miss St. Louis. In 4 months, the fam inside of Grind Setters, I have watched them hit levels of progress, and some have actually talked to me about it. In 4 months, the progress that they have hit has almost double, triple, quadrupled. I told y'all about the one-on-ones, 10x, all the stuff that they was doing so far through their life, bumping their head through jobs. No, they didn't want to work this job. No, they didn't want to work this job. We tried this entrepreneurial venture. They were doing the right thing. Everything they were doing right. It wasn't not wrong. But they was like, what is going on? Why is it not working? Why? Because they were still, again, trying to be a linchpin inside of a car. We just identified the linchpin and we pulled it out and say, here, you're your own linchpin. It's time to make your system because you don't work in that system. And the strides and the progress that they have made in 4 months, I just say you got to be there to see it. I know for me, I can't speak for everybody. For me, the progress looks like, let's just call it what it is. The progress for BG in my heart, my mind, my body, my soul. The progress right now for the past 4 months is that my team winning. A dynasty is being built. And I say my team, but it's one team. The team over here, we winning. And I get to watch it. I want you to see it, but I don't know how to get you to see me because you ain't in the community. You ain't at the meetup. We could talk all day and show you the progress. I want you to see the progress. I don't know how to, like that question of how to charge those rates. I would need to know more, but I want to see you win, but we got to transition to a one-on-one or something. I can't just guess for you. But sometimes we got some people, don't get me wrong, because everything is different. We have some fam that are able to watch, listen, and they already got a certain system set up. And y'all have seen it. They come back and be like, BG, telling the whole fam, we had a 5K week. We just had Wednesday and we already had 3,500. Y'all have seen it. I've showed it to you. They've talked in the lives. And those individuals do that. So it's different levels of progress. It's just about how you want your progress to look. Some people just, again, nothing wrong with it, like to go out there and get it alone. And I told y'all this before. You want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go together. It's nothing wrong with doing it like that and circling back around. You can circle back around. Let's talk basketball. You're seeing people have great careers, have good careers. And then towards the end, they jump on a dynasty so they can get a championship. We just over here doing the progress the way we doing it, and we just don't get the championship that way. It ain't saying that you can't come on later. Just understand that you don't get, and again, ain't nothing coming on later. You just don't get to see the other people win. And that might not be who you are. I'm not knocking you. Because there are people like me, there's people like other people. It's like how life goes. I like to see people win. The people that like to see people win, we're in the community because we like to see each other win. We like to cheer for each other. We like to be each other's biggest supporters. Because that's why it won't be lonely at the top, because we're going to keep progress and milestones together. So one day I might be able to climb a little higher and I reach back and pull 4 or 5 people up. Out of their 4 or 5 people, they might take off and throw the rope down and pull me and 6 more people up. Because as one goes, we pull each other up, pull each other up, pull each other up. And by the time we get to the top, and we winning, and that progress is success, because it's going to look different. Somebody might be financial success. Somebody might be freedom and they bought their first house. Somebody's freedom might be, hey, I'm debt free. I don't owe nobody nothing. Somebody's freedom, I'm finna go move out on the countryside and the land and have my family out there. The freedom looks different. Somebody might have a van and it turned into a fleet of vans. Somebody's van might go to a big rig and a box truck and grow that way. It looks different. But the progress of how it happens is still the same. We're going to get to the top and understand each other's progress. But that only happens when you decide to stop being a cog and become a linchpin, or when you realize you're a linchpin. It's like that. It's like that thing where you see an elephant, because this is what the system does to you. You ever seen that meme where an elephant they have a chair on the ground and it's a chain around the chair, regular plastic chair, and it's tied to the foot of an elephant, and the elephant's just moving, not going nowhere. The elephant's being a cog in the system. It's not moving. If the elephant realized that it was the linchpin, all he got to do is take off running, the chain holding you there. The elephant's stronger than the chain. I watch horses that'll be in a stable and they just walking around, won't do too much, eat the food and all this. And you could sit there. And again, I ain't telling nobody, I ain't saying go release horses. But if the horse realized, because think about it, we watch the ones that are trained to jump stuff. How come the horse that's inside the gate ain't realized that I'm a horse and I can jump over this and take off? That's what you're going through. You're not seeing the progress and you're walking in circles because of the simple fact you haven't realized you're a linchpin. And for some people, and it's different for everybody, like I said, an elephant, I said a horse. You ain't realized the type of animal that you got inside of you. Me, I know what kind I got inside of me. I'm a billy goat. I'm a goat. I know what I got inside of me. Ain't nothing. If you ever think about a billy goat, you can't do nothing to stop a billy goat. Billy goat can walk up the side of a mountain that ain't even got no edges. And you just be sitting up there like, how's that billy goat standing there? God. But you be like, BG, how you get up? God. I know what type of animal I got inside of me. I got a couple, but that billy goat, that's probably why my name Billy. But you gotta, what I'm saying all that to say, once you realize that the linchpin that you are, that's when we can start helping you see your progress. And all I do know is St. Louis, because I knew it. And not that it's not that they athletes or kids or something like that, but think about your loved ones, your kids, if you got them. When you see them do something and they like, I didn't know I can do it. And you just sitting there celebrating because as a parent, you knew they can do it. The system has put us in such a place that our brain, because my mentors had to pull it out of me. And I'm like, you want me to do what? Not me? You want me to come and go stand on that stage. You want me to trust me. And the grind said, those that was in St. Louis, you finna get this. You want me to make sure the special handling for the base is good, like the hazardous material, the chemicals out. You want me? 22, 23-year-old me, you want me? Okay. Why? Because that person saw that I was a linchpin. And sometimes with the fam, that's why I love community. It just takes us all looking at each other and realizing that you're in a room full of linchpins, you're in a room full of leaders, you're in a room full of trendsetters, you're in a room full of grind setters. And when you realize that, that progress speeds up. You know how they say, once you make, it's hard to make the first 100,000, but once you make the first 100, the second 100's easy. It's hard to make the first meal, but once you make the first meal, the next meal is. It's hard to understand your gift, your purpose, and see the progress in your life. But once you see that first step, it's easier to take the second one. Once you get that first check mark, it's easy to get to the second check mark. Yeah, that's what progress looks like. But you got to stop focusing on the end goal. If you just stay focusing on the end goal, you'll never see the progress on the steps that you've been made. Because you're making them, but you don't see it because you're too busy staying too far ahead. And that's what, and this, I'm not going down this route, but this is just a nugget to put in your head. By you staying so far ahead at the finish line that you don't pay attention to the progress, that's what makes you not a good steward of the resources, not a good steward of the gift, not a good steward of the purpose that God has given you, because you're asking for more and you're not even taking advantage of and appreciating and utilizing the resources he's already placed in front of you and given you. You can't be a good steward of the gift that he gave you if you make your gift try to fit in the system with cogs, because he already made you a linchpin. Y'all get it. Let me go holler at the fam. Let me go holler at the fam, because I think y'all get it. Y'all get it. Oh, man. And may I say, they did an outstanding job with presentations, operating in their gifts. See? You had to be in St. Louis. I'm not letting the cat out the bag. You had to be there. You had to be there. It was some people that showed their gifts in St. Louis that they weren't expecting to show it, but they showed it. And a lot of those gifts show that it's bigger than a van. Don't y'all miss Cincinnati. It's going down. I know what's finna happen. I told you it's mapped out. The word for the day, and that is what I spoke this morning. It's time to start acting and start living. Woo-wee. Mr. Dry Time, I should have listened. I need that. What, can I watch it? Is it a replay somewhere? Put it in the community if it is one, because I want to see it. I got something to watch while I'm driving tomorrow. Put it in the community. Amen to that, Auntie. Yep, I agree. Boy, that stuff that they did was powerful. Teachers, y'all be kidding me. I love y'all. But don't slap the table. Oh, St. Louis. St. Louis, you had to be there. You had to be there. Oh, man. Hey, where you been at? I ain't seen you in a while. What? Where you been at? Hey, y'all don't know? Them Texas in the building. Where you been at? I had this happen in real life. Someone else hooked up a trailer and didn't put a pin in. I went over a railroad track and the trailer came off. I told you that lich pin, that pin is something different. And well, first off, where you been at? I ain't seen you in forever. Don't be gone this long again. I'm gonna put an APB out on you. Don't be leaving that long again. But yes, that's you. That's as an individual, that's you. Things keep bouncing off track because for your family is trying to get to a certain level in life, a certain part of progress, especially as the mom and dad, the spouses, however you want to do it. Each person plays a part. So if it just so happens to be your part and you didn't take the lich pin in you and slide it in to the trailer and the mechanism to keep the family together, when you hit bumps in the road called life, when you hit those bumps in the road called business, school, whatever, if you as that person, if it's your turn to step up and hold things together, if you as the linchpin don't step up and hold things together, that's why your family get rocky. That's why your 9-to-5 business get rocky. That's why your entrepreneurship get rocky. That's why you don't see no purpose, no progress in your life, because when it's time for you to step in, I told y'all, sometimes you lead from the front, sometimes you lead from the back, sometimes you lead from the side. You got to know who needs to do what at certain points in your life. If you say a relationship, there's a reason certain spouses have to step up, step back. If you got to work, there's a reason why some of us grew up as latchkey kids, because some of us had to open that door for the other siblings because it was time mom and dad needed us to step up. But if you don't, things happen and it don't show progress. It's a reason for, if you say a sports team, the team can be gelling. But if the quarterback throws the interception on the game-winning drive, the game over with. If the wide receiver drops the ball, if a lineman don't make the key block, when it's time to be a linchpin, if you don't step up and keep things together, it's going to fall apart. And it keeps falling apart and you're not seeing the progress because you're trying to be a linchpin in a cog system. Y'all get it. I ain't going to keep going about it. BG used to DV. I know you be on the DV on it. I'm tracking coach. Look at you. I love y'all. Y'all be killing me. Wisdom. God was in the midst. Yes. He's always in that midst. Boy, God be doing his big one with us all. Be doing his big one. Quicks want to go far with our fam, and we going far. Ooh, the stuff that's about to happen in our lives, about to be bananas. Different levels and change your mindset. Agreed. You definitely going far with our GS fam and beyond. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it, but my wife and boy 3 went and see Toy Story. So when I see him beyond, Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. Y'all know I'm a fool with it. I'm sorry. Like Mexico. See, we starting to come. Ooh, y'all, I like it when y'all call each other out. See, that's what linchpins do to linchpins. They call out other linchpins. That's that support I was talking about. It was that hype me up. Hype me up. We hype each other up, fam. That's what we do. I'm so happy for the Quicks and Auntie. I'm so happy for now. D, we're not gonna act like we ain't over here cheering for you because what y'all got going on over there. Can I come put my toes in the sand? I ain't gonna do that. I'll be good. I'll be good. Thing. I love it. I love you. We just said a mouthful. GS fans stay running up the bag. We just don't brag about it. We don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not even finna lie. I can't speak for Auntie, but I can speak for myself. I'm gonna tell you like this. Because the people that's aligned with us, that's what we want. I'm the person that got to be in alignment. I don't believe in frauds. I don't believe in scammers. I don't believe in lies. I believe in alignment. The same way we talk about relationships. Like I told my wife, I would show her the part of that. I want to show you the world. My goal was to be truthful and honor the things that I not just vow before God, but the stuff we talked about, because everybody don't want to see you win, for one. And two, you don't want the people that just want to hook on to you for the win, and you got to drag them along too. Don't get me wrong. I told y'all to drag, I push. I even carry sometimes. But I'm not finna watch a team with me run to the finish line, win, and then walk back to the start line and just hand random people trophies that never even took off on the race. So yes, we don't brag about it, but it's also we don't want to pull the unwanted people. Those that are aligned with us, they align with us. The people that rock with BG and the rest, the people that rock with the Quicks, the people that rock with Auntie, the people that rock with Cole, General, D, people that rock with everybody that you see, that I'd be snapping. The people that rock with people like us, we're going to win together. It ain't no, again, just because you did, it's like a relay race for me. Right now, we in the first leg. I told you 4 months. The grind setters in the community right now, we running the first leg, but the time going to come. But those of you that's going to join the grind setters later, we're going to hand y'all the baton because y'all the second leg. Don't get me wrong. After we hand the baton to you, we still cheering. I'm one of those people. After I had the baton, I probably jump in the grass, and you seen on the track relay the people that run in the infield, run the circle with you. We're going to hand you the baton, and we're going to all be in the middle of the field, and we're going to be running the second leg with you, and then you're going to run, and you're going to hand it off to the third leg. And then we all going to still be in the real field running with the third leg. And when the fourth leg handed off, we still going to be in the field. And if that fourth leg handed off and we cross that finish line together, we're going to win. But I got you. You got to understand something about wins. That might be the regional race. That might be the district race. That might be the state race. That might be the Olympics. You don't know. All I do know is if you don't hop on that relay team and get the baton as time goes, you might fool around and miss out because the Olympics every 4 years. And eventually the relay team stop running. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. OC, what's going on, baby? What y'all been up to? How you and the fam doing? How y'all doing over there? I ain't heard from you. I'm finna put people. No, I'm not. I take that back. I can't put APBs out on nobody. It was your boy BG. I was incognito. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was my fault. It was my fault. No APBs going out today. It was my bad. Bro, what's going on? Appreciate you. We trying over here. We trying. Hey, LC, I love it, man. That's a good one, Auntie. Quick. Y'all be catching on everything. I know y'all be. Hold on. Let's pause. I did 4,900 last week. I know who this is. I could tell by the name. You did 49 Halliburton low. Ooh, that's why. That Halliburton. That's almost like the Boeing and the what's the other one I'm thinking about? I can't even think about the other name now. That's one of them. My best week ever. We're gonna take a moment. Congrats. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's winning happening. It's winning First of all, congrats. 4,900, huh? You got $50. Man, congrats, son. I'm so happy for you, man. But then, again, I'm happy for that. But how the wife doing? How y'all doing? I got to play catch up on everybody. I ain't talked to everybody in so long. How's the fam? How is the fam? Man, that's what's up, man. Congrats, man. 4,900. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. And that sounds like a lot of progress for me. Best week ever. Ooh, I love it. Low board load or direct broker. Yeah, Sean was DAT. And y'all be out here, BG, what you doing? You just run DAT? Yes. Again, cog in the system. All of us are, but I'm gonna use myself for example. The BG, you only use DAT? Yes. I only need DAT because of what God put. Let's talk about this again. The system. We're talking about that over there. I want y'all to understand something for the people that don't know this. It could be DAT. Take it away. It can be Selectus. Take it away. It can be a courier service. Take it away. It doesn't matter which one I pick. I am the linchpin. God has already ordained it. Once I start running in his purpose, aligned with him, doing what he says to do, I let him use me as the God he is. And I know I'm the linchpin, no matter where he takes me and no matter what device he puts in front of me, no matter what thing you try, I am the linchpin. I'm going to win wherever he takes me. That's why I'm always going to see progress. My family's going to see progress because we are going to win no matter where we understand we're linchpins. Long as we stay walking according to God's way, again, y'all do what y'all want to. I told you my 5 pillars, one of them biggest ones is faith. Long as I'm walking according to what he's telling me to do, when y'all be like, BG, what you doing over there? Y'all ain't even seen the videos. I'm going to give you an example. I told y'all about the circle. I told you about the different destinations. And I was sitting in, he's like, go here. All right, I'm going there. I don't know why I'm going over here because there ain't nothing going to happen normally. But if you sending me, something going to happen. I did exactly what he told me. Money was there, bags was there, back at the house. In and out, back. I left the house and was back in the house in less than 48 hours. All I did was go up somewhere, back down somewhere, less than 48 hours, $1,800. 2 loads. No, $1,900. 2 loads. I don't know. I'm the linchpin. He uses me. That's the best way to do it. Instead of me letting the casino, the system, y'all know how to take that. Instead of me letting them turn me in the cog and use me the way they want me to use, the way they want to use me, however that is, because they do whatever they want over there. That's why it didn't work out in 2006 when we went to Barksdale, Louisiana. I was letting the system use me as a cog, even though I was a linchpin. But whenever I turn around and let God use me, things just work. Progress. DAT. 4,900. Best week ever. Because Sean was working as a linchpin. All of y'all are linchpins. Is just gotta let y'all see that y'all are not an elephant tied to a chair or a horse that can't jump a gate. I get it out of you. Don't worry. I told you, rock with your boy. Don't let me get a hold of you. But change your life because we gonna together identify that linchpin. Congratulations on the week and to many, many more. I agree with that. I also got my first load back from a broke I did not know yet. You over there building broker relationships too, huh, Sean? That's what we doing. That's the progress we making. Progress looks different for everybody, but it looks the same. You know what? BG, you sound crazy. What you talking about? It looks different for everybody, but the progress is the same because you winning according to what. I mean, y'all get it. Y'all get it. What's going on, OC? Everybody talking. You educating tonight, BG. I be trying a little bit. You winning, fam. Keep going and grinding. I'm telling you, that's that progress. Just got home from work, FedEx. Don't roll your eyes. I can't wait until it's my time to be on my way out there. Hey, your time is. Let me show you the progress. We're gonna use you, OC, right quick, because I know I talked to OC and his old. I talked to his whole family. Well, not whole family. Him and his wife. You're able to show progress by one, you made a plan. By two, you're executing the plan. By three, you're sticking to the plan, you and your wife. FedEx is just the milestone. Your FedEx ain't no different than me doing VO or Amazon Flex. That's just FedEx for you. You don't see progress in the plan first if you don't even have a plan. Some people, and again, nothing's wrong with this. There's individuals out there that enjoy being the cogs. I'm not mad at them. The system only works if it's like everybody can't be it. You know they're saying it's not too many chiefs, not enough Indians. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with being the Indian. There's nothing wrong with being the cog. I don't want y'all to look at it that way. This is more so designed for the people that are confused and stuck because they know and feel and internalize that they are a linchpin. They know that they are destined because everybody's destined for greatness. It just looks different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I'm gonna use examples. Some people in the cog, it works great for them that they went to school, they got a job, they worked 30, 40 years, and then they retire at 60. But in that 30, 40 years, remember, you're not looking at the end goal. They were able to take care of their family. They were able to put kids through college. They were able to pay off their home and cars. They were able to become debt-free. That's the reason I tell y'all about the other book. Y'all got me looking for books. I know what a book is. My wife reading the book. The book, Millionaire Next Door. It's a millionaire next door. They are a cog in whatever system that they want. But they're a cog in their system. They're the millionaire next door. And nobody knows it. But if they did know it, some people would be like, I want to be like the millionaire that's in next door. There's nothing wrong with that. This is more designed for those people like my wife's book, one of her books, Dream Bigger. It's designed for individuals like that. You know you're supposed to be more than just this. And you leap out on faith to do something great. And then don't bring it back. Now she come bringing me the book because I've said something about it. The millionaire next door. Yeah, we got books everywhere. Because in order to go see progress and chase greatness, you have to open your, as D said, you have to open your mind up and change your mindset. And that starts with you first understanding that you are a linchpin and you don't belong in that system. Again, nothing's wrong with the system. This is more designed for people like me and you that know that it's something else that we're supposed to be doing. And that's what this is. No, remember, I told you I don't see negative. There's no negative anywhere. This is just showing that you don't belong over here. You belong over here. It's nothing wrong with that. It's like I said before about LeBron James. It's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but could y'all see LeBron James sitting in a cubicle with walls around him doing this on the computer? He would look like the guy on Mr. Incredible. Scrunched up in office, typing on a computer. That's what it's for. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong. All the stuff is positive. Nothing wrong. So, yeah, OC, you coming. You and your wife coming. FedEx is just part of the process. So you got to do what I just said. You got to understand and like and enjoy and accept that. Because best believe, think about it this way. You're talking about getting into a van, box truck, the transportation industry. That's what FedEx is. You learned something that most people ain't going to ever learn, and you learned how to do it by managing and supervising people with inside of FedEx. So when you come out here with you and your wife, y'all can take off running because you already understand the system. I'm not with y'all. Y'all we got emojis now. Defense contractor. Yep, I knew that's what it was. I need them 52. Sir, gonna be out here giving everybody $50. The win feels better and greater when together and feels more rewarding when you have the best support system. Hey! Oh, man. It's funny because as you saying that, I know she be sitting right there in that bed, be on us. She be on us. Y'all got to understand how D is. You got to understand. That's our other D. We got 2 Ds. I might need to start calling them by their whole name because I know them. Everybody got their nick. We got nicknames over here. That's what L1. Y'all will come over eventually. That's that. Congratulations, that 4,900. I promise y'all. So I watch stuff in certain people. It's coming. I can name certain things about certain people, and I mess with the general and the colonel. You had to be in St. Louis. I mess with them. I mess with everybody, especially when you just open it up. It's something coming for them, and it's funny. We talking. She congratulating Sean about the $4,900 week, but it's stuff that's coming in the general and colonel. They don't see it yet. The rest of us see it. They got an inkling. The rest of us see it, and we're going to that's the fun part. It's the light bulb moment. Once you see it, or maybe we say that, let me rephrase that. Once those of us that see it and we understand it, and then when we look at other people, like I used the grind setters, I remember when I was explaining certain things to them, and the light bulb went off. And now when new people arrive and they see the same thing that happened to them, they looking at them like, oh, I see that. And they waiting on that light bulb to go off because they see what I see now. And the light bulb's gonna go off. Congrats. We talking about that $4,900 week. You're gonna be having to give everybody $50, son. Son is the casino, everybody. Good evening, beautiful. Hey, Quinn. That's them. Oh, I love y'all. Wave the book. I did wave the book, didn't I? Which one? This one? The linchpin. We talked about that tonight. We talked about The Millionaire Next Door. Y'all gonna have me having to restock my whole bookshelf. It's other books, but we'll talk about all them later. Always try and do what you enjoy before a while. Always try and do what you enjoy before a while. You may have to do what you have to. Nelson be on it. That's that cog and linchpin. A lot of y'all have already been doing what you had to in this. It's like an impatience. Like, let's kick this thing off. Let's get it going. Let's speed it up. Because you know you weren't meant to be doing it that long. But now that you know what you're supposed to be doing, you're like, how we speed it up? It don't go no faster. Ain't no shortcuts to this. That's why I'm asking you, what does progress look like? Because you got to start being able to put those milestones in place. Because it ain't now don't get me wrong. It's going to go a lot faster than the 10, 15, 20 years you already now went through. It's going to speed up now. It just ain't going to turn and snap your fingers like that. But I promise you, it's going to go a lot faster than what it's been doing. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. Trust the process. That's what D said. Trust the process. I have never had a problem with a broker. If I drank, I would have a beer with all of them. I have worked with the same 3 or 4 brokers lately. That's called relationship. We be talking about it. I tell you all the time. Show me your network. I'll show you your network. Your network ain't going to look like a best friend that you've been with for 20 years. Sometimes the network is the broker. Sometimes the network is the shipper. In the case of the grind setters, the network is a bunch of people that didn't even know each other 3, 4, 5 years ago. Show me your network. I'll show you your net worth. Nelson, what's good? Hey, Mr. and Miss Quick. July 8th will be 1 year for me. My first week I made 900. 1 year later, I'm grossing 10K per month. If that ain't progress, I don't know what is. First week, 900. But y'all think I'd be crazy when they be like, BG, you taking that? Where are you going? It ain't about the one load. It's about the... I can say it till I'm blowing my face. Some gonna get it. Some ain't gonna get it. Huh, oh, well. They be like, because I've seen the comments. BG, you take that little bitty paper bag. You got $300, $250. You should have taken. And I'm like, y'all just looking at this one load. It ain't about the one load. T-Dub just said it. He gonna hit in 3 days, 1 year. Last year, his first week, 900. A year later, he doing 10K a month. We got other people in the community. I already told y'all about some of them that not had 10K months. How hard you think it's gonna be for Sean to get a 10K month with 4,900 in the week? Y'all know we already hit it. Everybody that be tuning in be like, well, you say you don't like frauds and scammers. BG and everybody else in here has showed receipts. You just got to add it up. We've had 10K months. We've had 12K months. We've had 15. You just got to do the math. Now, one goal I ain't hit is a 20K month. I better stop. Y'all going to give me ideas and have me go out there. Just because. Congrats, T-Dub. Boy. We have $4,900 weeks, 10K months. T-Dub, just like you and Sean, y'all better tell people they better stop coming over here. We change lives over here. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to. You're doing great. I watch what you do. You see me talking. You're doing great. You just saw T-Dub. 1 month, 1 year. It's the progress. It's the progress. I promise you, it's coming. Just keep rocking with the fam over here. We got you. That's what we're here for. We're your biggest cheerleaders. Well, outside of your support system. Ooh. Grind setters, that's what it looked like. I want y'all to see it. I'm going to do it again in slow motion. Ooh. Something just popped in my mind that's going to be in St. Louis. Yeah. I'm going to write it down after this. St. Louis. I mean, Cincinnati. I'm sorry. It's going to be in Cincinnati. That's going to be in Cincinnati. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. Wow. That 10K month got you. Yeah, I know. That's what progress looks like. What's good? What's good? I love it. That's what I hit my first 10K month right before Brody went down. But Brody's back on the road, though. Don't Green out there. He ain't gonna know it. Matter of fact, I forgot to ask. My bad. Obviously, you're talking to us, so you made it safe to Texas and everything. My bad. I'm sorry. That was on me. But we finna wrap up soon anyway, because you just like you, everybody got some Monday drop-offs or something. So, but Brody's back. I love it. LOL, y'all be killing me. I love y'all got. Oh man, T-Dub, I just want to take the time to celebrate you. Right, you're right. There oftentimes people get jealous of other people's success, but I want to join in and give God praise right along with you. Yes, that 10K month is, man, congrats. That's a milestone. I love it. Thank you, and thank you to everyone, man. Congrats again, fam. We love that for you. We love that. Congrats. They laughing and stuff. The 20K is coming. I know it's coming. It's just I gotta figure out how it's gonna come. Because remember, I learned a long time by telling God how it's supposed to look. The progress for that 20K month, because we've had 20K months in other fields and other stuff before. It hasn't been within this arena. So to see how the 20K month comes about in this arena, because the way it came in other arenas, I didn't expect it to come the way it came back then. But the way it's going to come in this arena, I don't know yet. It might be all 20K van. It might be a mixture of a bunch of stuff. Don't worry. When it happens, I'm going to tell you. Oh, man. Yes, Cincy. Cincy is the last week in September. I think it's last Saturday in September. I think it's the 26th. Yeah, 26th, I think it is. If I'm wrong, y'all correct me. I ain't put the link out because me and some more of the fam, because St. Louis represented, me and some more of the fam got to work out some things for Cincinnati. When we work those out, we're going to let you know. Yep, in Mobile now for the Monday drop-off. Okay, so you already in your Monday drop-off. I got to leave out in the middle of the night. Well, I guess you can say early morning, but it's going to be dark outside for that night ride got to get my bag on up the road. Don't worry about it. Me and Blue Thunder going to figure out a 15K month. Well, I don't think it'll be hard because it already feel like to hit the 10K month. I love it. Let me stop. Yep. So that's all I had. I think I beat the nail on the head enough. Or should I say, we not pulled you out the cog and made you understand you're a linchpin. You get it now. You understand how progress works and you understand why it's been going in circles. I'm sorry, music in my head. Got me going in circles. Let me stop. But y'all get it. Y'all get it. Progress looks different for everybody, but it also looks the same because we're going to win when you understand the linchpin in you and how you don't fit in the system because you're not a cog. Nothing wrong with the cogs. You just understand it now why your progress felt delayed or why your progress made it seem like you kept having to start over. That's why you're going to start winning differently now because you're starting to see you're the linchpin. And how do I know? Because you're already telling us about $4,900 weeks. You're already telling me about 10K months. You're already telling me that you finally got approved to hit the road. You're already telling me the ways that you're winning and succeeding and progressing. That lets me know that you're a linchpin. Now it's just to see what it looks like and how it plays out. And I can't wait because we're going to do it together. But let me finish up the comments because we about to time this thing out because I know some of y'all got to go get to moving. I know some of y'all got bags to drop off like your boy, bags to pick up and get the week going because y'all finna go after them 5K weeks, $2,500 week, $3,500 weeks. If you starting like T-Dub with the 900, it might be $1,000 week, but we'll get to that. Yes, Green, linchpin. These content creators got the audience thinking that their first run will land them the big bag right off the rip. Caution yourself, beauties. BG is the real yeah, something. It's anomalies. If you get it, I'm happy for you. But don't make your anomaly. Your anomaly can become your everyday, but don't let it overwhelm you so much that you stress yourself out. Make a new fear. St. Louis had to be there. That's that fear of failure. We're not going down that route. But don't let that anomaly think that's going to be an everyday thing until you make a system to make it an everyday thing. BG, they don't understand going from kindergarten and skipping high school. You dropping grind set of community luggage. They not ready for that. That's a whole nother thing. They gonna come join us one day. They gonna want to join us one day. 1024 Cincinnati. What are you saying? 1024? No. That's Atlanta. October 24th is Atlanta. October 24th is Atlanta. September 26th is Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati's up next, September 26th, and then Atlanta is the following month, October 24th, the Saturday before Halloween. That's Atlanta. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I'll let y'all know. Monday drop off in VA. See, all y'all got these Monday drop offs. I love it. That's progress. That part. Notebooks. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about them notebooks Wednesday. But yeah, that's all I got, fam. Y'all see the progress. Y'all see the comments. They showing the progress. I love watching y'all win. We're gonna continue to win. But in order for that to happen, some of y'all need to go to sleep like your boy, because we got work to do tomorrow. Because I want me a $4,900 week. I want me a 10K month. Y'all got your ball with. That's that healthy competition I talk about. You pull up, then I pull up. Then you pull up, and we pull up together. I love it. But yeah, fam, let's get up out of here. That's the end of this one, fam. That is the end of this one. And you know what that means. If you're driving, keep driving. I don't want you doing nothing to mess up that driving. But for everybody else, you know what time it is. Bow your head and close your eyes. Lord, I am at a loss for words tonight to just say thank you. You have not just shown so many of us progress. You have shown us what it's like to be a linchpin moving according to your purpose and will. You are helping people see not just their gifts, not just their purpose. You're helping them see the value in the system of life that you created for them. And I just want to say thank you. We want to say thank you. We thank you for the amazing things that you've already done, the weeks that you've had given us, the number-breaking weeks, the number-breaking months, the ability to just start something to let us know that we're creating a system to lead generations behind us for the here, present, and future. We just want to say thank you for that. And we thank you in advance for all the things that you're going to do for us, the things that you're going to line up for our life, the systems that you're going to help us create in our life so that we not only become a linchpin, but we teach those around us how to be a linchpin as well. We ask that you continue to help us grow together, scale together, move as one together, and most of all, reach that top of success together according to your will. We want to thank you for this and many more blessings in your darling son, Jesus' name. Amen. And just like that, I want y'all to get some rest, get some sleep. Y'all have a good night because it's time to go get these bags, and make sure you stay a linchpin in your life. Make sure you not just look at the finish line, enjoy the progress along the way, those milestones that you hit along the way. But it's for your boy. That's it. Don't worry. I got some plans for y'all this week. You finna get videoed out. So y'all be prepared. If you ain't got your notification bell on, you better have it on because we starting this second half of the year, this third quarter. It's time to go strong because technically I'm telling y'all the third quarter, but you know how BG work. Fiscal year. This is my fourth quarter. And I got to finish my fiscal year out strong. So next 3 months, we about to go ape. And it starts now. So y'all get them bags. Y'all rest up. Get some rest. And most of all, you already know what I want you to do. Until the next video, y'all stay blessed.